Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger. My friends, I got some really good news for you today. We have talked quite a bit about Virtua Fighter on the channel in recent times, and we're gonna do it again. Now, you're probably aware, but yes, Virtua Fighter 6 in whatever form, whatever shape it may take, is indeed coming, but now we got a little bit of a warm-up act, and it's coming really soon. And thus I introduce to you Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, the latest version of Virtua Fighter 5, our beloved 18 years old fighting game. Yes, VF5 is that old. So what is Virtua Fighter 5 Revo? Well, it is the latest edition of Virtua Fighter 5, and it comes with Rollback Netcode. Hey, we kind of like Rollback Netcode around here. It comes with upscaled 4K graphics. It's gonna be on PC. It will be on console too as well. It'll be on PlayStation and PC. If you have the Ultimate Showdown version of Virtua Fighter 5 on PlayStation 4 or 5, that game will update to Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. And hey, it's on PC. You cannot play Virtua Fighter on PC. The only way you can play VF on PC is if you buy like Yakuza 7 and then go to the arcade to play Virtua Fighter, or you emulate it. That's it. Now it'll actually properly be on PC. Oh, and on top of all these things, 4K graphics, rollback netcode on PC, the game is getting a full and complete balance rework. It's been a long time since Virtua Fighter 5 has had a balance update. To give you an idea of when the last time Virtua Fighter 5 had a balance update, the main fighting game of the day was Street Fighter 4. It's been about 13 years since the last time Virtua Fighter 5 got a balanced update, so this is very substantial. And we got all this, and when is this coming out? It's coming out this winter. No specific date, sadly, and this winter is a loaded term, because this winter could be this year, or it could be early next year. We don't know which. Like, I would certainly take December over February, but we don't know. We'll find out in time. So, suffice it to say, very big news. Now, details beyond what I've already given you are a bit sparse, but there is a bunch of things we can infer from this. Just as the release of Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown years ago was effectively a gauge just to see, do people still care about Virtua Fighter? And turns out, yes, Sega was very happy with the results. My own investigations found out that the game roughly got, between the free PlayStation Plus period and as on sales, about 10 million downloads. So that's pretty substantial. And Ultimate Showdown's on sale on PlayStation right now, by the way, and it will update to the new VF5 Revo, so, why not? Might as well jump in right now, right? But to me, this release feels very much like, say, Street Fighter 2 HD Remix. In both, I guess, the very literal sense, in that it's an HD remix, in that VF5 Revo is literally gonna give us better graphics with 4K graphics and all that. But part of the reason why Street Fighter 2 HD Remix existed to begin with was basically to prime the pump for Street Fighter 4. Before Street Fighter 4, it was a long time since Third Strike, a very long time. So this game basically existed as a cheap option. Hey, remember Street Fighter? Remember how much you love Street Fighter? Well, there's a new one coming up, so why don't you play the old one while you wait? And that's what this release feels like to me. So, okay, here's the classic, the longtime classic. We all love VF5. A lot of people are very frustrated. It's only ever been on PlayStation. Now it's going to be on PC as well. New coat of paint, rollback netcode, and hey, a rebalance for an old game. That sounds really cool. So take all this stuff, refamiliarize yourself with Virtua Fighter as a franchise, as a concept even, and then hey, we got the new game coming as well. VF5 Revo is not Virtua Fighter 6 after all. And maybe we get that VF6 announcement at the Game Awards or not, I don't know. But it's coming, right? But it's probably coming just anytime soon, right? Not like, summer 2025 or anything like that. So this is here to build hype and brand awareness around Virtua Fighter itself. Have fun with this game, but also keep in mind the new one's coming. And when it comes, now you know everything you need to know about VF, and you can be excited about Virtua Fighter 6. So basically, new game, technically, and also stealth marketing campaign. And hey, I'm here for it. Also, the other thing, the balance update. Once again, it's been a long time since the last time VF had any kind of balance update. I know there's a lot of misconceptions about Virtua Fighter in the greater FGC among people who haven't played Virtua Fighter. And one of those misconceptions I often see, on top of the things like, oh, the game's so hard, and no, it really isn't that hard. Trust me, it's actually one of the easiest fighting games to get into. But like one of the big misconceptions I see is like VF is almost a perfectly balanced game. And no. The balance is not bad. I won't say it's bad, right? Like, I would even say it's still better than some modern fighters out there. But is it perfect? No, 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 my friends. You certainly have it, like, some characters are very much haves, like, say, Jackie, and some characters are have-nots, like Eileen. So, you know, the game certainly could benefit from a rebalance, is what I'm saying. It's not that it's bad, but it could certainly be better. Let's put it that way. We can also take a look at whatever balance changes, which we do not know at this time. The game was just announced that will come in the future. But any balance changes or updates to come could very much inform what Virtua Fighter 6 is going to be. Like if a core mechanic for a character changes, like say Vanessa, her throw and offensive stance no longer is a catch throw, maybe that can inform like, okay, maybe she's going to be a different kind of character in VF6. Just speculating, but you know, the road to the future lays in what these changes may take form in. We got RGG Studio on the case again, right? And at this point now, it's almost certain they're also partway at least involved in VF6 as well. Although I'm sure AM2 is doing the heavy lifting, at least on like, you know, the technical stuff. But yeah, basically a lot of things is just going to be test grounds for Virtua Fighter 6, right? Even like Rollback Netcode. They first started working on Rollback Netcode for the arcade edition of Virtua Fighter 3 TB, and that was a couple years ago now, I believe. So everything's sort of like a test ground for the big release. So all that said now, some final notes with the little info we got currently. On the official site, how it's worded here, we have an easier play environment, including adjustments to skill performance and revival of popular skills from the past. This is in regard to the balance adjustments. So it could mean that like certain characters just have classic moves returning. Like, I don't know, maybe Wolf gets Stone Cold Stunner back, something like that, right? A lot of characters have lots of moves over the years that only appear in certain games and not in other ones. Or maybe they could mean like weird mechanics might return, like the evade button from VF3. Who knows exactly, but they're making it sound more like just the various moves are tweaked and that's it. There'll be some new stuff showing up as well. Also, we got this dump of text here on the Steam page, and it's pretty much all the stuff we covered, although VF5 R.E.V.O is the ultimate edition of this legendary game, which means that Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown was not the Ultimate Edition. Which, fair enough, I guess, because Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown wasn't exactly final either. Sega likes to trick you like that, I guess. But my friends, that is the news as it stands. Virtua Fighter 5 is coming back in the modern day, new coat of paint again, but with Rollback Netcode this time, prettied up 4K graphics, and a rebalance of a beloved game that has stood the test of time. Whenever there is more news either on this or Virtua Fighter 6 proper, do not worry, I will have it covered here on the channel. And that all said, that is indeed the news, my friends. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Virtua Fighter.